Can you hear it? Can you hear the soft pitter-patter of the raindrops on the skylight? I can. Hi, everybody. It's raining outside. It's the end of October. We're getting close to Halloween, less than a week away. It's still warm outside. It's real warm this week here in Austin, but Monday, that's all going to change. There's going to be a 40-degree drop Monday to Tuesday, so wish us all luck. So today we're just going to shave. We're going to talk about some stuff that's coming up. 3 different things that are going to be coming up in videos. And I'm going to shave with the Christmas Eve from Sterling, just because it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. Oh, this stuff. I don't know if they still have it, or they don't have it yet, until Christmas time, but get some of this. It is so good. And the aftershave is just as good. We're going to lather up with the old Jolly Rancher from West Coast Shaving. And we're going to bring out the old SinatraLennon signature razor. Do you remember that? I don't think they make it anymore. So I hope you got in. I hope you got one. I did. It's a great razor. It's the America razor, made in America. Made in America. Proudly, that's why I chose them. It's got a magnet on the bottom so you can pick up any stray things of blades. Which is a nice segue into these blades I'll be talking about in a minute. So anyway, we're going to shave with that stuff. I took a shower, did my hair. It's getting a little out of control. I got to go to the dentist after this. And no, it's not to fix my crooked teeth. Thank you very much. I know. I've been told that my whole life. I did have braces back in middle school, but I didn't wear the retainer long enough. So kids, I know it's annoying, but keep that retainer on. All right. But I did correct my overbite. So it was, it was good for that. Or else I might look like a Simpson character. Okay, so let's lather up and get some Christmas Eve soap going. So do you remember when I told you, I think it was 2 videos ago, that the Valencia Home Theater Seating Company wanted to send me this fancy motorized leather home theater seat? And I was like, what? Why me, though? And at first I thought it was like just any one of, I get tons of these random emails from who knows where. It's kind of like, we think you are the bestest YouTube and can give you our new product to, it's like, okay. And so you delete it. And then let's lather up, shall we? And so I got that from this Valencia theater seating company. And I did my due diligence. I emailed them a few times. I said, are you sure I'm the right fit for your channel? For your product? And they said, yeah, we want to send you one. I was like, okay. By all means. And we got it. It's downstairs right now. I just took some pictures of it and made some little video clips. So eventually I'll put up a special video just about the chair. But yeah, thank you to the folks at Valencia. They sent me a it's like a $1,500 chair. I mean, that's crazy. But I'm going to show you all about it. It's really nice. And if you're into that kind of thing, then you'll be interested. If you're not, then, just watch for whatever. Okay, so here's the SinatraLennon razor, and I got a feather blade in there. I just used this yesterday, and I forgot how nice it was. I've been using the Rockwell. My oldest son keeps stealing my Rockwell. I keep coming in here, and it's sitting out. And does he wash it off? No, there's bits of hair inside, but, oh well, what you gonna do? They're learning. I'm not gonna choose your battles, folks. That's all I gotta say. Choose your battles. So anyway, I know I don't like to talk about politics or, national things, but, another thoughts and prayers and everything goes out to all the people up in Maine that experienced that terrible shooting yesterday. That's all I have to say about that. Anyway, yes, it is October. I think I'm going to go as a Ghostbuster again this year. I did it 2 years ago. I was the Dread Pirate Roberts last year, and that was fun. I think I'm going to be a Ghostbuster again. It's going to be real cold. In fact, that'd probably be a good idea. Because you can wear this big jumpsuit, cover you up totally. Combat boots, get that proton pack on your back. Woo! Warm me up with that unlicensed nuclear accelerator. What are y'all going to do for Halloween? If you're doing Halloween where you live. I know in the States it's enormous and is getting bigger every year with decorations and everything. The trend I've seen lately is purple and orange Halloween lights being hung on houses, like Christmas lights, like fairy lights, they would say in the UK. I'm not going to put up lights twice. I'm not going to do it. That's why I won't do 2 shows a night. I won't do it. But anyway, I like the way they look, but I am not putting up Christmas lights twice. So here's what they need to do, and they probably already have. Since LEDs can be like almost any color you could ever want, they need to make a strand of lights that starts off purple and green. You can switch it to candy cane or white or multicolored. Do they have those out there? I bet they do. Because if that was the case, I could put up the lights in October or September or whatever, and then just leave them up. I don't know. I don't like that idea. Forget about it. All right, so there's the first pass. I've shaved all these before. It's not about shaving today. It's just about chatting and catching up with y'all. Man, I tell you, don't sleep on Sterling products. If you haven't tried Sterling Soap Company, they're out of Arkansas, I believe. Just fantastic stuff. I've never gotten a bad one. The only one I thought didn't work as well as I was hoping was the Black Cherry Glacial. So I think I should just get the cherry without the menthol, because I don't think they go together necessarily. Oh man, this stuff, it smells so good. It's just like fir trees and Christmas spices. It's beautiful. I want to go to Germany for Christmas and see all the little German towns, little German Christmas markets they have. Oh man. Okay. Speaking of German Christmas markets, let's talk about Tatara blades that have nothing to do with any of those things. So the folks at Tatara, I think it's Tatara, they sent me a long letter. They sent me a razor a while back, which I did a review on. I don't know if I gave that razor away. I might have given it to my buddy on the UT campus. But anyway, they now are putting out, I guess, razor blades. So they sent me a little packet of razor blades. I haven't used them yet. Tatara double-edged blades with a little samurai guy on there. So they're stainless steel, precision platinum, all the stuff. It's all the stuff. So I'll try those coming up. And let's do the second part, and we'll just keep chatting. Chit-chat. Chit-chat. All right. Now, we are getting a lot of rain today in the central Texas area. In fact, there's a flash or just a flood warning or watch. I mean, I tell you, we go through the entire summer. It's over 100 degrees for like 50 days in a row. Never rains a drop. We get everything in one day. It's just... Oh my goodness. This razor's great. I love it. It's got a matte finish to it. Go back and look if you want to find out more about it, because I don't remember a lot about it. I don't remember how much it cost, or I think did I get it from, shucks, I can't remember the shaving website. Anyway, go back and search my name and search Signature Razor, and you'll... Thunder. I'm turning into one of those 10 hours of fall coffee shop, soft rain and thunder soundtracks, I get into those every year. So cozy. They make these beautiful little illustrations. What was I saying right before this? Oh, talking about this. Yeah. So it's got a matte finish. So it's got a bit of drag to it, which I think, and the Rockwell is similar. It's got a matte stainless steel finish. And they really allow you to control the contact on your skin. It like drags just a little, so it's not slipping all around, but it's also not hanging up. It's like a perfect blend of control and smoothness. The Murica razor, apostrophe Murica, that's what they call it. And when they asked me if I wanted to do a signature one, I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have it with that one, because it was CNC machined. It was made in a small shop, small business owner here in the States. So very proud to keep using it. And I just love the magnet on the bottom, which leads me to my next thing to talk about. That right there. Okay, let me wash off, do a third pass. I gotta go to the dentist. What time is it? I think I got about 30 minutes. Okay. More water on my face. All right. I got one little nick right there. One little nick. It's always this area. This, from when I had acne when I was young. My chin area is just like a topographic map of puberty. All right. Oh, I just can't get over how good this thing smells. If you guys are friends with anyone at Sterling, let them know how much I enjoy their products. Okay, so A while back, you know, I love razors, and I talked about it, joked about it, about having just a little magnet in the bottom to help you pick up a wet razor blade that falls in your sink on a flat surface. It's hard to get your fingers under there, like unless you got nails or something. So that was brilliant. And then I was contacted a little while later by, I think it was a couple of businessmen. I'll tell you more about it when I refamiliarize myself with a company called Proof. And they made those razors where the head is magnetized. So it's like a cartridge razor, sort of. It pivots, but it uses half of a normal double-edge razor blade. You know, half one of these, kind of like the edge and the thorn and the other one do. But this one's got a magnet that holds that on, and so they did a new version of it. And I haven't yet explored it or used it, and I don't know a dang thing about it except what I've already told you. So that'll be coming up sometime soon. So we got to do the chair, we got to do the Tatara blades, we got to do the Proof razor, and we got to do this last little pass right here. Oh, by the way, since I'm shaving before I go to the dentist, so it's not all rough, and I'm thinking of others. I don't want them to hurt me or hurt themselves. And I'm going to put this, what's it called? Bayonet butter from Locks & Company. This is a really interesting and unique aftershave. You've seen it before. It's like a pomade consistency, but it smells like tea tree oil, and it just leaves your skin as smooth as a baby's bahonkus. Yeah, I do have one little nick right there. I have to take care of that with styptic pencil. It's easy for you to say. I tell you, this is just such a pleasant razor, and it's like a small-handled one, too. So I hope you got one. Wonder how many of these are in medicine cabinets out there besides mine. Is that all I had to talk about? Those three things? Yeah. Halloween coming up. Ghostbusters. I think one of my sons is going to go as Jack Skellington. It's so crazy to me that movie, Nightmare Before Christmas, it came out, like 93, 94? And I remember when it came out, and my coworker at the time, Jeanette, shout out to you, Jeanette, if you're out there. We all listened to that soundtrack just endlessly, and we had it memorized, and we had a great time, and then it just faded away. And like, oh, I remember that was a cool movie, and there wasn't any merchandise, and she kind of wanted to get like an action figure or something. There just wasn't anything. And then years later, people started going, wait a minute, what's that movie? And now it's like, it's everywhere. It's 30 years old, man. It's crazy. So good, so well done. I mean, just couldn't get any better than that. What a tour de force for the creative team and the writers and director Tim Burton, all that stuff. All right, and the voice actors, of course. Always got to tip a hat to the voice actors, my fellow voice actors. All right, cold water, cold-ish water. Oh yeah, I gotta get the problem areas. Always. You can hear it. It's like there we go. Don't do that at home until you've used one of these for a while. Okay, let it sit in there and dry. One last wash off. One last feel. I always like to get these under my nose because it bugs me if I don't. I'm like the anal retentive chef on SNL. Phil Hartman character, did you ever see that? Look it up on YouTube. The anal retentive chef. I feel like that character more and more every day, and it bugs me. I don't like it. I fight against it. But no, only fight so far before you just go, it's who I am. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to do this for a second. I don't want to use the styptic pencil because it's going to add some time onto my shave, and I don't want to do that right this second. And if it is a little bit bloody when I get to the dentist's office and I look, I'll just, like your mom used to do, that disgusting thing. She'd lick her finger and, Mom, stop it. All right, here it is. The bayonet butter. It kind of looks like butter. I don't need that much. I'm used to getting the pomade out for my hair, but just use about that much. Not very much, like a peanut M&M sized, I don't know. And for this one, kind of like pomade, you rub it in between your hands, warm it up, and it gets real liquidy. You can feel it. It's like slick, and then tea tree oil, and it gives you a bit of a sheen on your face. You know, some people might not like that, but I like. It's just so smooth. It just smells so good. Good stuff. Locks & Company, bayonet butter. I've used it a million times. You guys are probably getting bored. All right. Now, it does take a little bit of doing to get it off. It's kind of like pomade in that way. You got to scrub your hands a couple times. It's not like Murray's hair treatment or whatever that stuff is. Or FOP. Dapper Dan, man. Okay, I think that's it. Is that it? Talked about the chair. That'll be a separate video on its own, you know, from the shaving video. And yeah, that's it. We got a lot of stuff coming up, folks. And the holidays are coming up. It's the most wonderful time. I forget about it. All right, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you all soon. Bye.